Today's performance of Aladdin is just the beginning of a collaboration between the Miracle Project, which is a theater and film and expressive art program for individuals with autism and other special needs, and CSUN's Teenage Drama Workshop.
What makes this so unique, today's performance in particular? I don't think most people understand what the difference is between a sensory-friendly performance and a traditional performance, and why there needs to be a difference.
Generally, kids with severe sensory sensitivity, which is most individuals with autism and those who don't have autism, can be highly sensitive to strobe lights, to loud sounds, to too much happening at one time without knowing what's going to happen next. And many parents who have children with autism would not even come to a theater. And some of these kids may never have seen a live theater before. And what has been done here with the CSUN Teenage Drama Workshop is to take away a lot of the jarring sounds. There's not going to be a strobe light. The house lights will be halfway up, so that the kids can feel a lot safer and their sensory system will not be bombarded in too much of an intensive way. That way they can actually enjoy the experience. New York Broadway has sensory-friendly, autism-friendly performances. From my knowledge, what's happening today, it's the first time on the West Coast. Live theater is the core of our culture. We need theater, we need music, we need dance, and it needs to be accessible to everyone. What's really been phenomenal is Doug and the directors and music director and stage manager are so open to including all of our kids and to making the changes. And what's really amazing is these teenagers have been the most open and willing and loving kids. They want to make this work. They want to be able to give back what they've been given.
We have an audience coming in who may never have experienced live theater before, so that will provide a new horizon for that audience. But what about the people on stage and the people behind the scenes who may not have been aware of this constituency out there?
What we did before we brought the audiences in is that we've had a whole sensitivity session with the teenage greeters who are going to be greeting the kids, as well as the performers and the music director and the director and the producer and the stage manager. So they're very aware of what they're going to be, of the audience and their needs. Does this person want me to be with them? Well, then great, I'm going to buddy with them. And so yeah, just trust yourself. Some of the kids may want you to sit with them. But always knowing that they have a parent or an adult with them, so you don't have to be, you're not there to be their therapist, you're not there to be their, to help control anything, just to be a friend.
I've had a number of actually private students who have autism or are on that spectrum, and they tend to be unbelievably sensitive, artistic, perceptive people, and they enjoy with such enthusiasm. I think music is really the universal language for everyone. In fact, Victor Hugo once said, music expresses that which cannot be said, on which it is impossible to be silent. And I'm so excited to share our performance. Our kids have worked so hard, musically and dramatically. I couldn't be more proud of them. And I think music and theater is a way of touching everyone. And we're so looking forward to this special performance today.
My father ran a Rancho Los Amigos hospital, so I have been, in my entire life, always performing for special needs people, not just kids. And so when Doug approached me, I said, what a great idea.
How did you come to this idea of producing a sensory-friendly production for the Teenage Drama Workshop?
The inspiration really comes from the Institute for Community Health and Wellbeing and this amazing work that's going on across our campus to bring disciplines together around autism and expand our community and see how the arts serve in an amazing way to help us build community, to help us build awareness.
Isn't that what the theater is all about?
That's what the theater
We
is
can really create moments, create time for all audiences, and it just doesn't have to be the people that can just afford it or just have specific needs for it. And with this thing, we can let everybody fill the seats in that video.
And so that children will now have an opportunity of experiencing the fascination, the wonderment of theater, of being able to integrate those experiences into their own creative expression.
The teenagers in our program are so outstanding and exemplary, and I'm so proud of their participation, their contribution. And guess what? We have audience arriving, so we're near performance. And thank you all, and thank you to our audience.
And thank you, Doug, for your vision and making this all happen.
Take care.
You guys excited for the show?
Yep, we're all excited. And he's excited. We already told him.
Yeah, he did. Yes, yeah, he did. Yeah, in the Disney World, Disneyland, we have the regular Disney movie.
We went to the live musical show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in the Disneyland, California Adventure. He really liked it.
Great.
He watched it on YouTube, right?
He watched it on YouTube.
So
She liked it too.
How did you guys hear about this?
one of our friends, she forwarded this email. I think she got it from Autism Society of India. I mean, Autism Society of America.
How did you guys find out about it?
Family Focus Resource.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Have you guys seen the movie Aladdin? Yes. Okay. Do you guys have a favorite character? Listen.
Do you guys have a favorite character from Aladdin?
Who's your favorite character? Aladdin? He's a very good character.
We love Aladdin. It's great.
He's a great.
It's so good to have a program like this where you can open that door for them and they can experience something and be part of the rest of this world that we all enjoy.
Now there's some special characters that I would like to introduce. Magical characters. Characters that help tell our story in such a wonderful way. And the first one is an actor who plays a monkey. And that monkey sometimes will appear out of nowhere. Maybe even out of the floor. This is a booth. Be down as you walk. And now he's going to be Jafar, and maybe we can move a little bit. Jafar. But he's really a wonderful person.
Everybody played wonderful. I could not imagine it did happen like that. Whatever we saw in the Disneyland, we saw a repeat performance here. That's what I can say.
I think he really enjoyed it. He is so happy with that. He's so excited. He was so happy. I never see he's clapping that much, and he doesn't know any words versus singing. And I was excited more than him actually. It was so fun.
What's really exciting is that my 15-year-old son, who has severe autism, has never been to a live theater performance. I'm an actress in my former life, and my husband and I love the theater, and we've never been able to take him. And I know that they've been doing these sensory-friendly productions in other areas of the country, but to have one come to our neighborhood, to our area where we can go, is such a blessing. My son sat through the whole thing. He really enjoyed it. He perked up in certain times, and for that, it was just a complete blessing. We're so grateful.
So how is this show compared to the other shows? Like, it was different, so what did it feel like on stage?
I really liked doing it a lot. It felt really good to perform for everyone, and I really liked the different technical aspects that they had.
The first part, when I came out of the trap and seeing all of their faces just light up, was probably the best feeling I've felt in a very long time. And seeing everyone, when we run through the audience, and every time time I just looked into the audience, seeing everyone just light up, and there could have been noises, but I don't care. But just seeing everyone outside is incredible. It was so much fun. The best show I've ever been at.
Literally the sweetest audience we've ever had. They were so attentive and they were just trying their best to really pay attention, but it was also just, they could be themselves and it could totally tell throughout the whole show that they were thoroughly enjoying it.
And I got to relate to another audience who don't get to really experience such theater like this, so it was just a joy to do this, and I just loved every minute of it.
It was really amazing and really touching to see how sweet and loving these kids are, and I just felt like I was doing a little bit of good and it touched me, and they're just so loving.
It was very cool. I like how I can look into the audience and actually see all the smiles and stuff. It was really amazing to see everybody love the show. I really like having this and I would love to do it again.
So this is the first step. Maybe next year, or maybe during the year, the various entities that have joined together, the Miracle Project, California State University, Northridge, Institutes for Community Health and Wellbeing, the Chime Institute, which is an independent, which is affiliated with the university but separate. Maybe they all can work together and not let it end here.
I love that idea, Carmen. I mean, Doug and I have been talking, and to be able to do something with Chime and with the Cal State Northridge Health and Science Center and the Miracle Project, and to create a whole theater community for all abilities. That's our dream.
Do you think maybe this is a little pebble in that pond that will cause ripples, and we might see the Amundsen or the paper or something like that start being conscious of another segment of society?
I think this is going to be groundbreaking. I think it's going to be the norm.